So we got going on for right now. Today, let's make it happen. March 7th. Let's go. Got me. This is some brioche burger buns, white American cheese, mayo. Just have my blood pressure medication, some water. I'm taking these with me to snack on, so I don't gotta stop once I get up. Once I get going down the road. Oh my god. So yeah. Now it's time to get on my clothes. Moisturize my face, get on my clothes. I use these too. They've been doing wonders for my skin. Not that it's like new. I'm really using it, but in a time where I can't really do the skin regimen I would like. I'm doing the bare minimum. Well, not the bare minimum. The minimum, you know. Either I cleanse, using a cleanser or some type of sudsy, skin moisturizer, exfoliator, cleanser. When I shower, and then when I get up, I do those too. Then it moisturizes, keeps my skin moisturized the whole day. Whole point of all is locking in. Excuse me. Locking in the moisture. And what I've been using to wash my face, just cleanse it here by Neutrogena cleanser mask. I haven't done the whole maybe just letting it sit on my skin. I usually just wet my skin up while I'm in the shower, let the water beat on my face, then go ahead and get all up in the beard, underneath my neck, and I'll follow up behind with this exfoliator. Now I'm a person, I like more of a tough exfoliator. This is good. But I prefer the St. Ives shrimp or a coffee scrub. That's what I've been meaning to get. I need to get a coffee scrub. That's enough about that. This morning, listening to some reviews. Should be playing some music right now, but I just wanted to get it started. It's the first episode, I guess. We'll see. Just want to play around with some footage, see how that goes. Get there. One time, I went to bed about 8:30, and about 8:30, 9 o'clock. About 8:30, 9 o'clock. I put my Calm app on the TV with the waterfall in the background. to bed. And I thought I was gonna be super tired, but I was more, when I woke up now, I was more well rested than what I thought I would be. We love that. Those are the type of surprises that I like. When, I don't want to say we're expecting the worst or we're expecting less of the outcome that we desire, and we get close, what ends up happening, or the results end up being something close to what we desire, if not what we desire, right? Choice of cologne, Ralph's Club by Ralph Lauren. I like this because it looks like a flask. Yeah. Let me get a swig of that. I already put some on it. What's cool with this too is they give a on the go. Give you a on the go joint. I'm supposed to be shooting the reverse way, but no. I'm in 30-degree camera. Alarm, time to get out. Took my shirt in. Cause I don't like the, what's it called? I don't like for my belt. I mean, a little more presentable. But also, I don't like for the belt to, cause it's a metal belt. This piece, I don't like for that to touch my stomach. Cause in the past, with my stomach, again, I got a little bit of it, you know, and when I'm sitting down in the truck, it does, my skin rubbing up against that metal irritates it and causes a very annoying itching situation. So yeah, we don't want that. I've got my skin out of that situation by just continuously to moisturize it. I'm putting shea butter on there. And this is in the past. I haven't really dealt with it recently. I generally catch it now. Like if my t-shirt comes out, just go ahead and tuck it in. But I keep it tucked so that my skin doesn't rub up against that, the metal, the buckle on the belt. Yes, my mirror is dirty right now. Gotta get it clean. I need to do the rear camera more. Cause look at me. What I wanted to say too is when I'm truck driving, and because my stomach, like sitting for long periods. Yeah, that's what I wanted to add. Sitting for long periods of time and my skin rubbing up against that. Don't worry, I'm gonna get the mirror clean. I actually meant to do it the other day when I was multitasking, doing a bunch of things at once. All of this is just hair product. Hair product, just. The Apple TV, it'll go like on a standby mode. And it just does look like different motion wallpapers. So I just go over here to my Calm app. You know, every time you hover over one, it gives you a different, like whatever the advertisement or advertising or what you were using last. So let me just go over here to Calm app, come into it, boom. And generally I'll have it at that volume. If it's on 40, yo, I'm knocked. Then I just go right over here to full screen. And then I change the settings to my TV. Like this. Let's see. I have it on custom since I'm gonna be sleeping with it, and then it still creates like the dark aura, or not dark aura, dark setting in my room, so it doesn't feel like there's a light on. But yeah, you can go to chain scene, and then it has different, calm river, fireplace, tropical beach, thunderstorm, silent earth, mystic fountain, sunset beach, Jasper Lake, mountain lake, rain on leaves, the waterfall, blue golden rain. But this one right here, this one works for me. Still got water in there from yesterday. Everything is the divine waters at my job. What's going on here? To this left.
Unlimited double miles on everything fine. Plus, you get premium benefits and a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One.
Going to this damn place. I'm get tired this morning, but I'm not. I'm well rested. Feel good. That's good. Just gotta get everything turned on. My lights all white. No games, even though it's, from my understanding, it's really just me using this truck right now. But guess what? Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you. Actually, I had a dream last night. The dream that I just woke up from, which I was tight. I'm like, wait a minute. I've been asleep all this time, and I couldn't explore this part of my dream early on in the sleep so that I have more time to see what's going on. So part of it was, well, towards me waking up, it was almost like my family on my dad's side, family members on my dad's side, they were having almost like this cookout, and there were like plates of desserts. There was like blackberry cobbler, blackberry and pineapple pie, like just these desserts. And I was just like, yo, and I seen the cobbler. I was about to go in. I was like, ooh. So I'm shuffling over, just looking around because I just came on the scene. So I'm looking around. I see my aunt. Well, I see three of my aunts. Well, at first I see my first aunt, and then I see another aunt, and then another aunt. They like explaining. Oh dang it! I really need to get gas. Fuck. Fuel. So yeah, again, I wiped down everything in this truck. Let me show you. Wipe down the steering wheel. I wipe down the buttons. All of this. Wipe down these. Wipe down these. It's not perfect. It's just touch. You know what I mean? I wipe down the handle. This buttons. This handle, because we used it to get up in here. This handle. And that's it. But yeah. So the dream is going good. Well, towards the end, and I think as I'm about to get some, I guess my alarm, the alarm go off, and then I wake up. I'm like, wait a minute. It felt so real too. I'm like, wait a minute. Wow. Damn, can I have anything nice? It be your own fucking subconscious. Like, can I have anything nice? Like, sheesh, boy. But yeah. Then earlier on in the dream, what else happened? I think that's the only problem with the chill was just the food aspect. But it was a decent dream though. Too. I was with, I didn't know these people, but it was a couple. We were in like this travel van here in Charlotte, and I think they wanted some. I think they wanted to get some food, and I pretty much asked them if they like jollof rice, and I recommended them this place to go to. I was like, it's a food van. We actually close. I'm gonna show y'all how to get there, and that's how I ended up getting to. So the riding in the van with those people. For some reason, I also spilt something in this guy's car, and I felt bad about it, but there was like this blanket to the left. Very trifling behavior of me. I used the blanket and didn't tell the driver, and I like wiped it up with the blanket and just threw it to the left. I would never do that in real life. I don't know what's going on in my dream and why I was doing that. But on the way there is this lady and there's this guy. I guess they were a couple, and yeah, we're talking about food, and then I was like, "Do you guys like? You want some jollof rice?" And I was like, "I know this spot that you guys can go to," and we went there. And then when I went to the area with the food truck that sells the jollof rice, the Nigerian food. My family, like that's when the dream put me in front of whatever they had going on. Like my family with it looked like I don't want to say a cookout, but it was just like a outdoor food setup type of thing. So yeah, very interesting. All right, now it's time for me to do my pre-trip. And what a pre-trip is pretty much where you check your truck, all the important key points, make sure everything's functioning, all your fluid levels are where they need to be, no mirrors are cracked, indicators are working, there's no lights up on the dashboard, all the buttons are working, if the airlines are not hanging, etc. Once you see everything's there, and also inside the truck, the triangles, fire extinguishers in here, horn works, highway horn works, this the city horn, this the highway horn, and you go through everything, make sure your hazards are, like those things are important for emergency situations. Make sure your AC, your heat is going, because those things come into play. Like, let's say you break down, or if you're on your way somewhere, just for your comfort and to keep the driver good, comfortable and safe. So yeah, that's all part of the pre-trip. You want to make sure, because by law, for safety, and then also by law, DOT, like you can get fined, pulled over. Worst case scenario, you will lose your ability to drive because of the license. So generally, I have to take a piece of paper, right, and fold it to create some level of thickness, because for some odd reason, when I put this into the cigarette lighter, the cigarette lighter works, but it doesn't like stay, which doesn't allow this to be powered. But when I wedge something in there, give it a little oomph, a little lift, the prongs are able to touch the inside and stay powered. So, and I've had this problem in numerous trucks. Watch this. Problem in numerous trucks. You put it in there like this. Right. See, see how it won't stay on? Okay. Oh, that's because the damn paper fell out. So that's the charge of that fellow. Alright. So take the paper and put it right underneath the thickest part. Boom. Okay. And place it underneath. So it gives it a little lift. And boom. Voila. We in business, yo. Real quick. Generally, I don't know what they got going on. This truck, this is broken, so whomever was using this truck before improvised and put some cones here upside down, and yeah, this is I generally don't like to ride like this, but you just want to make sure these rubber casings are on the inside here. These are what's called your glide hands. These are your air lines for your air brakes. This is the trailer one, so you make sure the rubber lining is on the inside, because that's going to help keep the air when it's traveling through here. And then when you put this onto the trailer, we'll see once I hook up. And this is the pigtail, this is the electrical line, so that your lights, the lights that are on the trailer, the brake lights and the side lights come on. That's what they're responsible for bringing electricity to that. And this is my first time having one of these. And what this is, this powers some of these trailers have loading, what's it called? Loading decks, on the back, where you can bring like a pallet towards the end, and then it just like lowers down to the ground because the trailer's too high. So you put it on the end of the trailer, and then you press this button, I'll show you, and then it goes down, lowers down to the ground. So you plug this into the trailer that has one of them, and this sends electricity to the battery on that trailer, so that can work. The lift gate, there we go. Just remembered as I'm talking about the lift gate. So yeah, then real quick, generally I'll just there we go. Yeah. So I'll give these a kick just to make sure. Generally what I look for, you can tell when a tire, for the most part at least, is good. You want to make sure your lining is okay, you don't have no nails in them, right? Make sure they're on the rim. Sometimes when they're flat, you'll know, because the motherfucker be hanging off like some oxtail off the bone. So, you know, but make sure all your nuts and your bolts and stuff is on there, as well as your, where's it at, the stem. You generally want to make sure they have capsule on them, but, and then here too, you know, make sure your airbags ain't no holes. The fifth wheel is okay. Mud flap is good, not bent, hanging off. Same thing with this one, not bent, hanging off, and you want to make sure your DOT stickers is here. Your brake lights is working, and you always want to make sure that the license plate light is working. Sometimes this model still build them like this. Every company is different. Some people might put a license plate on the back. Some people might put it on the front. I haven't seen anybody put the license plate on the black in a long time, but they're generally in the front of the vehicle, of the tractor. Make sure your spring is good. Those are generally good. Your axle, drive axle. I think that's the name. It's been so long since I even like spoken on those parts of the truck. So again, we just checking. I just want to run through and gear out what a pre-trip is supposed to look like, and make sure the vehicle is in good standing. You know. Generally, I'll also look inside. You don't have to do that. That's not something that they. But I generally, I'll do that, because you just never know sometimes. You know. And then now, go ahead and open this up. Look underneath. Same thing with this tire. Make sure it's not flat. Nuts and bolts. Generally, I'll do this. Look at the brakes. Make sure they're good. This is the brake chamber. This is what they call the cotton pin. Where's the castle? Some castle. I forget what it is. Again, every model is different, so they might not even have them parts, but there's no leaks or nothing on the floor. And what I like to do, come over here, pull on the belts, because you're supposed to do this to make sure there's no wiggle room, there's no play. And then over here is the wiper fluid, the coolant over on that side. Again, tire, nuts and bolts, blah blah blah, all of that's intact, nothing's loose, nothing's hanging off. Like to give this a little twist, make sure there's no play in it. If there's too much play, like play, what we say, play, what I'm referring to as play is wiggle room. Like, you see how much is that? If I can go too much, like right now, naturally, it's not, my wrist isn't doing that. If that's, you have a problem, but because it's just like this, that's okay. Again, check for this, make sure that's good. You would generally pull this out, make sure the oil level is at the coolant. I just got some coolant, day before yesterday. They couldn't really fill it up because it was hot, and what happens is when the engine's hot, this rises. Right now it's cold, so this is the real level of how much coolant is in there. This is where it was at when I got coolant. So before I got coolant, in the day I started, it was like below this line. So that's why I had the mechanic put some in there. But you know, you want to check this too, make sure it's okay. That's the line. Wait, whoop. There we go. That's the line right there. That's where it's at. Boom. Make sure this is good. Yeah, and then just overall, just take a quick scan, make sure nothing out of place, and then you good. Let me see what else. Oh yeah, the I'll show y'all that another time. Wait, y'all, I just had to catch that. Look how beautiful the sky is. Wow, that's right now. Long day today. It's finally over. Fast forward. That was like 6 o'clock this morning, and now it's about 6 6 p.m. 5:58 right now. On my way home, just stopped at the hair store. And that concludes it for the day. So yeah, y'all follow. And make sure y'all click like. Jump down in the comments. Comment. You have any questions, any suggestions, anything you want to say, drop down there in the comments. Make it do what it do. And yeah, tell your peoples about it. You know, stay tuned for the next episode. And what I say? Like, subscribe. No, like, comment, and subscribe. There we go. Them 3. And rewatch, cause why not? But yeah. Wait, before I end it. Nah, that's yeah. Also, too, the front-facing camera ain't that bad neither. Like the rear. So glad I'm able to get back to the crib before the sun goes down completely. Cause to be out before the sun is up and to go home when the sun is down, sheesh. Nah. But yeah. That concludes the day. It's a long day. Drove 10 hours? What was it, 10 hours? Nah. Let me double 10. Pretty much a 10-hour day. That shit's crazy. But yep. Now, go home, take care of a couple things. Put a load on. Like a load of clothes. My work clothes. I'm gonna shower. Put my work clothes in the washing machine. And when I shower, I'm gonna wash and condition my hair. After I put the load in the washing machine, then I'm gonna blow dry my hair and then braid it and chill out for the rest of the evening. And this video, actually no, I will be uploading this video tonight. Well, editing it. Hopefully I can get it uploaded. But yeah, we'll see.